With question 12, we're given 1, 2, 3, 4 3D shapes. Let me write that down, 3D. And it just means three-dimensional, so the D stands for dimensional. And sometimes you'll hear them being called polyhedra or polyhedron. That is singular and that is plural. So try to learn these words. Now we're asked to work out which shape has the same number of faces as it has vertices. Now, vertices is just another name for corners, and singular for one corner we would use the word vertex. Now for this cube, let me just colour in a face here for you. And also let me circle a vertex, a corner. Now here we have a cube. If you look, all the edges are the same length. So this is a square. This is another square, and they're both exactly the same. So you have 6 faces that are the same. So if we look at this, the front face, and then you have a face at the back. The front face and the face at the back. At the top and at the bottom. And then this face here on the right and this face here on the left. So in total you have 6 faces on a cube. Now if you look at the vertices or each vertex, you can see there's one corner here, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 vertices at the top, and if we turn the shape over, we have another 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all together on this cube we have 8 vertices. So this cube, the faces and the vertices are not equal, so we can cross that out. Now here we have a square-based pyramid. So the pyramid sits like this. So the pyramid will sit on your hand like this. And the base here, if you can see, it's a square there. Let's turn it that way so we can see it. So now we need to find out how many faces there are. So if we look, we've got one face there, one face to the left, one face to the right, and then there's a face here at the back there. So all together we've got 4 faces there, and then if we turn it over, we have the square base. So that's our 5th face. So we've got 4 faces going up and then 1 on the base. So altogether we have 5 faces. So now if you look at this, we have one corner there, one vertex, and that's right at the top. So that's called an apex, but in this case we're going to call it a vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on this shape we've got 5 vertices. So for this shape, the number of faces equals the number of vertices. Now here we have a triangular prism. Now the reason it's called a prism because if you slice this shape down here anywhere, it will always have this area, cross-sectional area, but we can discuss that in another video. So what you do is you have got this triangular prism, and we now need to count the number of faces. So let's hold it this way. You have your triangular face here, one at the front, and if you turn it around, you've got one at the back. So that's two faces that I'm holding there. Now we have one face here and one face on the other side. So we've got one at the front, one at the back, one on the right, one on the left. So that's four altogether. And then we have one at the bottom, the base. So altogether we've got five. 1, 2, 3. One at the front, 4. And the one behind, 5. So we have 5 faces. Now as before, let's have a look at how many corners or vertices we've got. So we can see 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 vertices there. And if we turn it over, we have another 1, 2, and 3. So all together we have 6 vertices. So this shape, the number of faces does not equal the number of vertices. Now on this final shape, it's like a triangular based pyramid. So if that's the base and it's sat on my hand, if you turn it over, you can see that that there is a triangle. And because it goes up to one point, sometimes it's called a triangular based pyramid. Now, you can also call it a tetrahedron. Tetra just means 4. So you have one face, 2 faces, turn it around, 3 faces, turn it around, and we've gone back to that. And then when we turn it onto its base, that is our 4th face. So this triangular based pyramid or tetrahedron has got 4 faces. Now let's look at the number of vertices. So you have got 1 there, 2, 3 there, and then finally our 4th one is just there. So we've got 4 corners or vertices. So this triangular based pyramid or tetrahedron has got 4 faces and 4 vertices, so they're both the same. So our 2 shapes are the square based pyramid and the triangular based pyramid.